Okay, Baz, this one's for you. I think I'm ready to make another video. Only reason why is that I see some people misrepresenting the theory, thinking that Earth is going to become like Mars. But that's not true. The idea of transformation curves just flies right over people. I don't know if they're willingly misrepresenting what the theory means, or if they don't understand it, or if they're just being, buttheads online and they're purposely misrepresenting the theory to make it look ridiculous without, examining it fully. So I think what I'm going to do, or what we should do, I should say, oh, hi Celeste, is make a video where it shows, like that one video where you had the two objects, or that one object moving down a transformation curve. This is the original, and it would just go like this. There's just a single transformation curve. I think what we could do is show the time variable involved, so we could have, I know it's going to use a lot of computer processing power, but if you have two transformation curves with two stars going together, and it will show, like, if the transformation curve goes a lot slower, then the bottom one will go a lot faster, and then it will become a lot smaller even though they're the same age, and then you'll have them together, which would be really interesting as well. We could even add 3. I wish I had enough money to give you to pay for the supercomputer you're gonna need to do the graphics on that. But yeah, I just wanted to maybe do a video showing that. And of course we can type out a a transcript where I can read it off as it goes along. It's just sort of an idea if you want to do something like that. I don't know if you have any other ideas concerning that, but in particular, the reason why I wanted to do that is because people think, Mars, which would be like down here somewhere, is on the same transformation curve as Earth, which would be around here somewhere. But clearly, when Earth dies, it's going to be like Venus. So the fact that they misrepresent it and say it's Mars that's down here it's going to become like Mars. I don't think that does it any justice. But it would help people understand that there are concepts that this theory have that are brand new, and they don't exist in astrophysics textbooks. It's a very new idea still, and people, the ridiculers online, sort of say, well, if it's a new idea, then it hasn't been peer reviewed, then it isn't important. But that's irrelevant, because when you have a new idea, the concepts don't exist because people haven't even heard of them yet. So to say, how can something be peer reviewed when people haven't even heard of it yet? You're judging an idea that hasn't yet existed. You're judging an idea based off if it conforms to what you already believe to be true when it's a brand new idea. That's why the argument of it hasn't been peer reviewed is ridiculous. It's a brand new idea. Nobody's even heard of it yet. How can you judge an idea that hasn't even made the rounds yet over many, many years? It's like, anyways, I think it's a good idea. I know you want to do a talk for your guys' channel, some interview maybe. That'd be pretty cool as well. For this one, I don't know if you want to include phase curves. Of course, phase curves, there's a concept behind phase curves as well. That's these right here. So you could have stars in the similar stages of their own evolution, but be completely different sizes and bolometric luminosities and various other properties. As well, for the new listeners, this graph here, Baz and I were working on expanding out the WT diagram, which was originally up here. Of course, this was another graph that came before it, the original Hertzsprung-Russell diagram, where you plot the color to the luminosity. And I was like, wait a second, what's going on there? They forgot the bottom half of the graph where the majority of star evolution takes place. And the astronomers call the old stars planets. And then you have it even further when the stars disintegrate. You make things such as medium and large asteroids, small asteroids, meteoroids, and gas and dust. So when these objects pulverize each other, eventually they just end up wandering the galaxy as very old, broken up stellar cores, which then obviously get recycled back into the younger stars. But check that out. I thought that was really cool. This is one of the originals. Maybe Baz, I'll go ahead and give me sign this so you could put it in a you could put it in a frame, a picture frame. Like, this is original, blah 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 blah. Maybe one day when we both kick the bucket and our relatives could probably sell it for a lot of money or something. I don't know. But yeah, there it is. Yeah, just let me know if you want to do another video on that. I know you're kind of busy with other projects, but it's definitely time, because I see a repeat misrepresentation of it, and I thought maybe a little clarification for our listeners would help tremendously. All right, guys, take it easy.